Welcome back to the channel, guys. This time we're back with a big upgrade for my home cinema setup. I'm swapping my budget 100-inch Amazon projector screen for the Grandview 120-inch Fancy 2 series tab tension projector screen. So let's see if it makes a difference. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Before we begin, I would like to say a massive thank you to Grandview for sending out this screen and making this video possible. Grandview are a leading global manufacturer of high quality projector screens headquartered in China. They have award-winning screens and supply to over 80 different countries. So when they reached out to review their latest tab tension motorized screen and take my living room movie experience to the next level, I jumped at the chance. And considering it was shipped to the UK straight from their factory in China, it was here in no time at all. Before installing the new screen, I had to take down my old one, and as it was a friendly budget one of Amazon, it had no weight and was only up by 2 hooks, so I could easily remove it by myself. And now that that was done, it was time to unbox my new and improved screen. The screen came tightly packed and was safely secured for delivery, so much so that I had to recruit my wife to pull one end to help me remove it. Attached to the screen, you will get the tool for tightening the tension tabs. You'll also get a very handy wireless USB trigger sensor. This is designed to plug straight into the back of your projector, and when the projector is turned on, it will automatically trigger the screen to start coming down and retract when you turn the projector back off. And this comes free as standard. And if you don't want to use that, you can always use the provided remote control with the up, down and stop buttons and a stick-up wall remote holder. In the projector screen box, at one end you'll also find a separate box of accessories. That will include some wall and ceiling fixings, a power cable, and 2 brackets for attaching the screen. There are multiple ways of hanging up the screen. If you wanted to simply attach it to hooks, then you would just use the hook adapters with the brackets by screwing them in place. Then you can clip the brackets into the screen and adjust the placement to your liking. Then use the bottom screw on the bracket to lock it in place. In my case, I opted to find the studs in my ceiling and screw the brackets directly into them. You can then clip the screen into the brackets, but be mindful, this is a beast of a screen and has a hefty weight to it. It was too heavy for just me to hold it up, but luckily my brother-in-law came to the rescue. Even though I'll be mounting this screen out of sight, it definitely has a modern simple look that wouldn't look out of place on show. The other thing to take into consideration is that the power input is located on the left hand side, so keep that in mind when running power to the unit. As well as the Grandview's remote using RF technology, it is also what you use to teach your screen the desired height. To do this, simply remove the battery cover to reveal the learn button, briefly press this, the screen will jog up and down to let you know that it's in pairing mode. Then you can use the up and down buttons to get the length you need. After that, press and hold the stop and down buttons together. The screen will jog up and down again to let you know that that's locked in. When it comes to the operation, the Grandview screen is a lot smoother, quieter and faster than my old screen, making it a much more pleasant experience. My old one was so noisy you could hear it from my kids' rooms from upstairs, so this is a much needed improvement. A big problem I had with my cheaper screen is that over time the edges began to curve inwards and the screen would misshapen, making it harder for the image to align. But with the Grandview being a tab tension screen, you can simply insert the adjustment key, turn clockwise, and this will tighten up the built-in cable reel to give you straight edges. With my home cinema setup being in my living room, this means I'll be watching content in a brighter room with white walls, and with my love for LED lighting, this means a lot of ambient light will be filling the room. So Grandview sent over a white screen with a 1.3 gain. This will improve my image quality by reflecting 30% more light than my old standard matte white 1.0 gain screen. The new screen gives me a much brighter and vivid image. The 1.3 gain screen is perfect for multi-purpose environments, and no matter where I'm seated, I'm getting an excellent brighter picture. This can also be because of the type of projector that you're using it with. At this present moment, I am using the XGME Horizon 20 that gives you 3200 ISO lumens of brightness. This, paired with the Grandview, has definitely taken my setup to a whole nother level. And now when I'm watching movies with a custom lighting theme, I'm not losing hardly any image quality. But of course, when all the lights are off, that's when you see the screen really shine. Plus, moving up to 120 inches means my son is in his element. When it comes to gaming, the image size and better detail has him completely immersed. Overall, this is one of the best upgrades I have done to my setup. Using a high quality screen paired with a good projector has made me realise I should have done this years ago. I have been blown away with this screen, and the fact that it has an awesome build quality should keep it going for years to come. So again, a huge shout out to the good people at Grandview for sending over their latest impressive screen and sponsoring today's video. If you wish to check out any of Grandview's screens, the link will be in the description, and as always, don't forget to hype, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.